Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
My video's not coming on though.
The hell was that? Oh, I forgot this has a sound.
Yeah, just mute it. Why isn't my video coming on? Okay, there we go.
It's choppy on my end. I don't know how it is for you.
Yeah, it's real delayed too.
Is that because you're like going to YouTube as well?
Yeah, it might be. Okay, let me
Okay.
let Greg in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
are we good?
Do we want to do the like clap thing again
No,
when
we're already
or
synced.
As long
okay.
as you didn't stop it.
Yeah, you
No, I
didn't
did not.
stop, did
I did
you?
not.
Okay, cool.
No.
There's just going to be a weird cut of 10 minutes, 10 and a half minutes that we can cut out of the front once we sync it up.
All right, you let me know when I can pick. Or when we were starting to talk. You just let the hell. This is gonna be like an episode, right?
No, not really.
Okay.
So no, I'm not really gonna do any sort of format. I just wanted to give everybody a minute to kind of join us.
Okay.
Right now it just says one watching. So
Which is you, I think.
yeah, probably just me. Yeah, you guys look crispy. I look like shit. I wonder if that's because I'm broadcasting as the host. I wonder if I can do something about that. Video settings.
Oh, that's in that chat.
Why
All
am I
right.
the fucking thumbnail on this shit?
I don't know. Sorry,
Because I
bruh.
got the Ashton Genty shirt, you know, we gotta
Yeah,
rep my
sorry,
dog.
bruh.
If there was any thought, there isn't now.
I mean, what if you don't pick him?
What if it's all just misleading? You're all just trying to throw people off the scent.
I'm gonna rip my shirt and it's actually somebody else.
Da, da, da,
AJ
da.
Henning, bitch.
Um,
uh,
Also, guys, be mindful that we are on a bit of a delay. So, when we say something and do something, there's a bit of a delay. Do you guys want to watch the chat for me too?
Yeah, I've got it up right now.
Okay, cool.
Do, do, do,
all right,
do.
should I make my first pick?
Yeah, you're not trading it, right?
Nope. Here we
Go
go.
for it.
We're
Let's
doing it.
go. Doing it.
All right, with the first pick in the 2025 FOFL BOFL. Let the games begin. I select Ashton Genty. Let's go,
Oh
baby.
my God, what a surprise.
What?
God damn. Do you have a
Man,
speech prepared?
I don't. I don't have Roger Goodell here. Can't really feel the hype, but
Ooh,
I
he
feel it.
picked quick.
Damn, he picked
Here we go.
quick.
Here we go.
All right,
Here we
Anthony,
go.
go ahead. Do
All
your
right.
do your negotiations. So a little bit of insider, I won't give away all the details, but Anthony said that he wanted to do some negotiation if something happened here. So he's going to be busy for a little while. We'll talk about the first two picks. So first Ashton Genty went, and then Adrian going Tet McMillan. So let's talk about Genty for just a quick second. Um,
Obvious first pick.
Obvious first pick, obvious stud, not really going anywhere else here. Wearing the shirt, Ashton Genty shirt here. So not really a surprise. I expect big things from him. I expect him to be a volume hog. So yeah, I expect him to be a top 10 running back pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like he went to a perfect scenario. He is perfectly set up to just, I don't know, pick up where he left off. You know what I mean? So it's an easy first pick. And then I'm interested to see how much he helps this year versus like, down the road. Is he Saquon in 3 years?
I mean, maybe. I don't think he has to wait 3 years to be Saquon.
That's true.
No,
If
I
the
tried
O
to
line can
unblur
be
to see
good.
if it fixed my video, but my video still sucks for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. It is weird that it's grainy.
Again, it's got to be because I'm like broadcasting and trying to do the Zoom and do the Audacity all at the same time.
Yeah, probably.
But it is weird.
I wonder if there's like a way you can like make sure that your video is like HD or something. Video settings.
Yeah, it is.
Weird.
Okay, anyway, so second pick, Tet McMillan. Little bit higher than he's usually going in drafts that I've been seeing. So that's a bit of a surprise there, probably why Anthony's busy negotiating. I don't think it's a bad pick necessarily. I like Tet. I'm not a big Bryce believer, but I like Tet.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like again, like the landing spot was, not the best, but it's an opportunity for him to just like go, like hit the ground running. You know what I mean? Like he has no other. Sure, you have oh goodness, the guy with the accent there in Carolina. I can't think of his name right now, but
Xavier Leggett.
Xavier Leggett. Like but
You got to
like
do it now.
Tet McMillan is definitely like somebody that can, I think, overtake him in terms of being a wide receiver number one. So Tet
Tet,
McMillan.
easy. Yeah, easily in the number one. I mean, he's an alpha wide receiver. That's for sure. So I feel like he's an
It should have
he's
been
an
RJ Harvey, Brian. You're right.
should have been RJ Harvey at number two. Should have been. If Ryan was a real believer, he would have at least had a pick in this draft so he could take him.
You could read Ryan like a book. If you know him even a little bit, you know exactly what he's gonna do. If he played for UCF,
Linebacker or
maybe
UCF running back? Shit, if
Amanda
I can get a
probably told him.
UCF linebacker,
Imagine if Shador Sanders played for UCF. Holy shit.
Oh shit. It's over for the drafts. It's over. We're breaking. We would break this entire draft.
101.
Gone in the first round.
3, 4 watching now. What up, dogs?
Famous. Also, my camera looks a little bit better.
Yeah, you're a little
I
bit
shut
clearer.
it off. I shut it off and turned it back on. Good old reset.
Turns out that actually works. I work in IT. It can confirm.
Can confirm.
All right, boys. Here we go.
Oh
I
shit.
think.
Something's about to happen. Oh shit.
Whew.
Something's about to happen. Anthony's going to go get Travis Hunter right now.
Oh, name dropping.
Oops.
I have to look at you for a second.
Come on. I'm like an open book, Ryan says. Yeah.
It's not a very long book, though.
There's a lot of pictures right in the middle, you know? It's real complicated in the beginning, and then a lot of pictures right in the middle.
Somehow I Manage is the title.
And he's just on the cover.
All right, let's go. We're waiting
All right.
patiently here.
My hands are free, so I'm not doing anything at the moment, so we'll see.
All right, so we're waiting for Coulter to respond here.
It might be
There
a
it goes.
back and forth.
There it
Just went
goes.
through. All right, live. Here
Dog,
we
we in
go.
here, baby. We in here, baby.
Hold on, don't pick right away. So it's Tyrone Tracy, the 105, the 106, and it's a culture trade. So he got the 406 added in there as well. And then Anthony gets the 103 and the 207. Okay. So the 103 for the 05, 06, and the 406. And then you sold Tyrone Tracy for the 07, basically, 207.
Yes, I have plans for the 207. I am going to use that pick. I have a good feeling of who's based off the couple drafts that I've done. I think I have a good feeling of who will land there. And I got Ashton Genty. I can give up Tyrone Tracy. I feel
Yeah.
like that's pretty set. But I'm gonna do it. Here we go. I'm gonna make my pick right now.
All right. I wonder who it's going to
And
be.
I shit. Travis Hunter, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. I fucking knew it.
Damn.
Like, I'm
Sorry
really
to
happy. I
name
don't think
drop.
you understand. I have been ever since like I don't know. Oh, let's
Damn.
real quick
So
on Travis Hunter
Adrian,
though.
Adrian went Omari and Hampton, picking pretty quick here. So
I did not
Coulter's back
expect
on the
this.
clock. I didn't expect that either. I was expecting him to go quarterback here.
I was too. He must be really confident in Bryce Young,
It
but
must be. I mean, obviously he's picking Tet to get that stack.
oh man.
What do you think about the Hampton landing spot?
Oh, I love it. I think that there's room for him to be running back by committee for a while. Um, but he'll easily overtake Najee.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, when you take him in the first round, right? Like,
No, they didn't. Was it the first round?
I think it was the first round, right?
I don't know.
Wasn't
I
it?
didn't watch the draft. I had the flu. I think it was the second round. Anthony,
Okay.
you
Hampton was
watched.
second round, I
Yeah.
Okay.
believe.
Even still,
Yeah.
second round,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, and it's a position or it's a landing spot, like you said, where there's like not really a whole lot of obstacles in front of him.
Not any good ones, anyways. All right. So, what do we think Coulter's going to do here now that his boy Hampton got taken by Adrian?
Oh, Marion Hampton was selected in the first round, just to correct that. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It
See,
was
I
the
was gonna
first round.
say, I
Okay.
think I remember because we got to watch a lot of the first round on the projector.
Well,
So like,
we got to watch like 7 picks on the first round.
yeah, that's true. But still, I
All
think
right.
that you were excited about that night. So
So if my guess is correct here, I think Coulter is going to go either tight end or Travion Henderson would be my guess. Well, he has two picks coming up. He has two back-to-back
Two
picks
back
now.
to back. So we think he's
So
going
I think
running
running
back,
back
tight end. Okay.
and tight end, yes.
So I love Travion Henderson, obviously being a Patriot, but
It's not
it's
Travion Jenkins
it's
for
not
sure.
I don't think that it's a given that Travion Henderson has the role by himself year one. They just paid Ramondre a lot of money. I know Mike Vrabel didn't, but he's paid a lot of money to be a running back on the team. So like they're not gonna not use Ramondre. They're not just gonna bench him.
yeah, but I mean, the Patriots obviously new regime, all that, but like if Mike Vrabel fits in the system that he might run, like he showed when it was him in Tennessee, he'd run fucking Derrick Henry and Tajay Spears, even though like, you know what I mean? Like it was one of those things where I feel like he'll get enough opportunity right up front to kind of like make it a running back by committee 50-50 split type situation with Ramondre. And then they trade Ramondre next year.
I was gonna say, doesn't he have like injury history? But then I just looked it up and he really doesn't, huh? He got
Who?
benched last year, no? Rahamdre Stevenson?
Rahamdre.
Dude, I don't know who the fuck that Stevenson.
Ramondre.
Ramondre.
Rahamdre or
Raham
Stevenson.
Well,
Rahamdre
in a
Stombenson.
in another universe, Rahamdre got
Rahamdre.
benched.
Yes,
uh,
Rahamdre did get it was threatened that Rahamdre was gonna get benched because of fumbling issues. But he never did.
okay. But he was a double digit scorer all year, but he didn't have like any huge games. He had one 100-yard rushing game last year.
No, yeah, he's a 3.5 yards per carry.
He's Najee Harris.
Yeah, he's not anything special. He can catch the ball, but that's going to be Trayvion's job.
Which could be good. I feel like Drake May's he can use his feet a lot. So if he's running out of the pocket and needs to kind of like dump it off to somebody,
Oh,
Trevion
yeah.
could be that guy.
I'm really excited for our offense this year. I hope that we take a big step forward with Rahamdre
Rahamdre.
Or Hamdre
Fucking love Rahamdre Stevenson.
and Vertavion.
for Tavion.
Vertavion, Henderson, and Rahamdre.
Listen, shit happens, all right?
um, so yeah, I'm actually to go back to it. We were talking before, Travis Hunter, in an IDP where you're allowed to play him as an IDP player, you're basically getting a free wide receiver.
I
So
didn't even fucking think about that. Holy
he's
shit.
almost more valuable than Ash and Genty.
Especially because like you play him in the newly formed D-back position that we have, or we
Well, there's
bumped
no
up
D-back
You're right, right.
position.
I guess we bumped up D-back's
I
points,
would
but
like there to be a D-back position and a linebacker position and a defensive line position and then two flex positions. But all y'all motherfuckers are like, no, I like it being flexible.
and then we just boost everybody's. We're just basically it's Overwatch, you know what I mean? We just keep powering people to try and balance it out. We don't actually figure out how to balance it. We just keep power creeping the whole system.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna score 500 points in 3 years,
Yeah, no shit. That's what RDL games are. RDL is like 350 to 370.
Yeah, I started doing like
And you
I,
do two
I
games
started
at a time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
started doing a like a deep dive on like Travis Hunter just because like it's just a weird prospect, man, and just be like so in
He
like
seems like
the
such a good dude.
and he's a good dude. I love the like not I don't want to say the celebrations, but like when he got drafted and was
Because I'm
excited and like you
stupid,
see the
Ryan.
you see the Jaguars like the Jaguars social media like stuff like where he just seems happy and just like
Yeah.
a fun guy to be around. But like in like a regular league where we did not have IDP, I probably would not have drafted Travis Hunter in this position, but like I don't know, man, the deep dive on it and like I think having Brian Thomas Jr. opposite of him can do really well, could do really good things and like freeing up an IDP position and being able to play another receiver. I feel like that's so valuable. It's ridiculous. Like it's crazy. Now, if he turns into a defensive player only at some point, that will suck. Unless
Yeah.
he's like just the best corner in the league and just gets all the balls thrown towards him, which I would imagine that will not happen. But I'm
Why
gonna
would
take
they
it.
throw the ball towards him if he was the best
Well,
corner in the
you know
league?
what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like that wouldn't happen. So like it would suck. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he's pretty set on wanting to be a receiver. So
Yeah, and I
and
think the
corner. So
Jaguars made it pretty clear that they're going to use him as a wide receiver first and let him dabble into the defense.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, I mean, again, the fact that you got both of Ashton Genty and Travis Hunter, well done, sir.
thank you. I'm so happy right now.
Well done, I
I
guess.
I feel great. Yeah,
Imagine they
feel
both
good.
bust all that for nothing.
It depends what kind of bus you're talking about, but you know,
Anthony Richardson.
uh,
Remember when you did that?
I do remember that.
I
I
gotta
do
get
remember
Mm.
him.
that. But to be
AR-15, baby.
fair, I did get Jameer Gibbs, which led me to three solid. I think at least two solid players. I don't know who I picked with my. You gave me a first round pick for Jameer Gibbs, right?
I
Didn't you
don't
do that?
fucking remember. I don't know.
I think you
Probably.
did. Pretty sure you did. I don't know which pick that was. That could have just been
Yeah,
one of the picks I got Travis Hunter for,
probably.
um, but yeah, I feel good about it. So
I held on to
okay,
Jameer Gibbs for like a second and a half.
yeah, it was very quick. I think he told
Yeah.
me when we traded. Well, I'm just gonna flip him anyways. So you know.
I I I understand the love for Jameer Gibbs, but Jameer Gibbs only finished as high as he did because Montgomery got hurt at the end of
Yeah,
the season. So if David Montgomery doesn't get hurt at the end of the season, and they continue to split carries, he's not going to finish as a top 5 running back. So, in my opinion, I was able to flip him for a top 5 running back, and I don't think he's going to finish there, assuming health for David Montgomery.
I don't want to do some inside like behind the scenes stuff right now, but I'm not sure if I should air that out.
What do you about
This
your
pick is
trade?
taking no, well, no. The Coulter's pick is taking a little too long right now, considering he just made a trade with me. And
Oh, I assume he's working on a trade. I assume he's
it,
up butthurt that Omarion got picked.
oh, he's not happy, I'm sure. But
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I have a
sure.
feeling, I have a feeling he is working a deal with Matt Colby now. If a trade comes through and you see it happens with Matt, I know what it's going to be for. I don't want to say it because I don't want to put anything out there to anybody else, but
damn, you already
it's
kind of
definitely
are,
for
aren't you?
Yeah,
no, I just know.
damn.
I have a feeling. I
Damn.
have a feeling.
Good thing this thing's
It's
a
not.
little delayed, you know?
Yeah, no
Jeez.
It's not.
shit.
It's not something Coulter told me, but
If
I have a
they're not
feeling.
screens. Okay, so Matt. I
It
wonder
is
who.
something Matt
Oh,
told
it
me.
wasn't Col- it wasn't Coulter. Hint, hint.
We'll see, but yeah, it'll be for a pretty solid player. I think I have a good feeling of who it is. I'm just gonna text you so you know.
Do, 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 do.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh man, I have a question just to keep the conversation
I have
going.
an answer.
Daily double.
Um, is there a like where do you think? I mean, obviously this is a little different than our other league because we only have what, things like 10 players plus a less one extra round or whatever in this one. Where do you see the first defensive player going potentially, and who would that be?
Round
Is there
three.
is there a defensive player in this league that could make an immediate impact and get, double digit fantasy points on a weekly basis?
I think
Yes.
so, but I don't want to call him out.
Yeah.
I
So I
guess that
lied
makes
to you.
sense.
I
What
don't
we're
have an
doing.
answer for you.
Well, at least I know you think there is one. That's good to know. That's good to
Yeah,
know.
beyond Travis Hunter, there's a few. So that's that. It's interesting in this league because it seems like IDP isn't valued by half of the league, but you can have a solid 10 to 20 points scored by each of your IDP players every single week. And that's an extra solid 50, 60, 70 points that you're scoring every week
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
can have a solid defense. Um, I think that that's how Ryan stayed relevant, hobbling along with the offense that he's been having for the last couple of seasons. I think that that's how Bo, because Ryan gave him all of those defensive players. I think that's how Bo won last year, was having the solid defensive options and could play matchups and not be reliant on the same ones, hoping that they got the sack. He basically guaranteed a sack every week.
He regularly had like 3 players scoring like 15 points.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's interesting that IDP isn't as valuable in this league because we have it. But on the other hand, the way that we're formatted, it is really flexible. So you can do whatever you want. So there's no like positional like gap that you have to worry about.
You mean
Whereas
like,
Yeah.
what do
like
you
in
mean by
White
that?
Elephant or in RDL or in other IDP leagues, if you have so the way ideally that I would like to have it set up is that we would have because we have 5 IDP spots, right? 5 starters.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Okay. So we would have one defensive back, one linebacker, one defensive end, and 2 flex, or 2 linebackers and 1 flex. So basically, by doing that,
We would just
now
do D line, not D end.
D line, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
If
Correct.
because Sleeper doesn't allow me to do like specific positions on IDP and like adjust their scoring that way, if they ever allow me to do that, then I would want to have a defensive tackle bump to make sure that they were getting a bonus for tackles because they don't get a lot of those. But yeah, so the idea being that now all of a sudden, instead of there being, you know, cornerback and safety number 6 through 12 still available, and linebackers number 20 through 30 still available, you would have to hold on to those positions because now you need a starting defensive back, a backup defensive back, a starting linebacker, a backup starting linebacker, a starting defensive line, a backup starting defensive line, and then two additional starting flex positions. So now you force people to have more IDP players on their bench rather than just having one or two that you have to have extra every year on your bench. So now more IDP players are owned. It also increases the player pool on the offensive side by doing this. So I think it makes sense, but I'm obviously alone.
Petitioning
Well,
hard
maybe,
over here, you know?
yeah, maybe you just made your case for next year. We have to make sure we timestamp this, and then you just send this clip next year when we decide to do our voting.
But yeah, I mean, outside of that, yeah, there's a few players in this draft that I think have an immediate impact, and then a couple that might take a couple years. I don't think that it's very deep for our league, though. A lot of defensive backs, a lot of defensive linemen. Like, there's like 4 defensive tackles that went in the first round or some shit like that.
Hmm.
You know, and they're
I'm really
not very
curious.
useful for our league.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
happening right now? Like,
Maybe Matt's
But
busy,
my
okay?
IDP flexibility. Oh,
listen
well,
here.
stretch more. I don't know what to tell you.
Stretch more.
I personally love IDP. Like I don't know. I like IDP just playing whatever player you want. I don't use defensive linemen or defensive tackles, which I guess is against your
That's
point,
my
but
point.
I enjoy, I feel like not a lot of people use corners, and I enjoy like diving deep into like what corners are getting a lot of tackles and safeties and shit like that. I don't just use linebackers. I think last year I picked up a
But you don't
corner.
use cornerbacks either. You're using safeties primarily for tackles.
I think the corner from the Colts, Nick Cross. I think he's a corner. Maybe he's a safety. I don't know. But like he ended up with, I think one of the most like the highest like top 5 highest tackles in the league, and like that's just something like I just did. I think I picked him up at some point last year, because of an injury. Like a lot of the players that I've picked up in free agency is just
Yep.
because of an injury happened to a linebacker or an injury happened to a corner, and
Right.
like it just worked out. And I like diving into that drafting defense. I'm not big into drafting defense, but I feel like there's just always somebody available, and you just got to kind of hope for an injury and just do your research on it. But I
Yeah,
I would be open to doing tackles and stuff in the future for sure at
I
some point.
definitely understand. I just again, by forcing everybody to have each one of the positions, you're immediately saying, okay, the top 12 defensive backs are gone. The top 12 linebackers must be gone. The top 12 defensive linemen are gone. There's no question about that because you have to have those positions filled. So that all
Yeah,
of a sudden is going to take that ability that you have that I've taken advantage of, that I know damn well Ryan has taken advantage of having these players available that shouldn't be available in an IDP league because there's currently nothing that forces you to go out and make the decision of, I don't want to drop this defensive back. I can't drop this linebacker because I need a linebacker backup. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
There's no difficulty with IDP right now. It's just, it's a more complicated team defense approach. There's no
I will
difficulty to it.
I will say I currently have 6 IDP players on my bench, and I'm struggling on who to drop when the time comes. It's like I don't want to drop any of them, but like obviously I'm gonna have to, especially you know.
But
I'm gonna
but
take them
again,
all.
to my
Yeah,
point, if we had positions on
yeah,
IDP, now all of a sudden it's not an easy drop to drop an IDP player Now all of a
Yeah.
sudden it's okay, what offensive player can I drop? And now you're making that
Oh,
decision. So now all of a sudden your worst bench player on the offense becomes available to somebody else like Ryan or Brian at the bottom that are like, yeah, I can actually start that player. So now instead of dropping them, now you're trading them. So it encourages trading or dropping in a broader player pool. Either way you go about it, it makes it more difficult and more fun, in my opinion.
I gotta be honest. I think he sold me. I think
I'm
that's it.
coming for
I
your
think.
vote, everybody.
I think I will be voting this way next year. We'll see. Maybe I might change my mind. But you make a good argument. When you hear it, when you hear the voice, it's different.
You'll forget next year.
Yeah, he'll forget. Be like, no, it's a stupid
I might
fucking
forget.
idea. It's the
You need
dumbest
need
idea I've ever heard.
clip this and send it to me next year, okay?
You clip it.
Oh.
All right, let's go, Coulter. Make the trade. Do it. Three, two, one. Do
He's
it.
got to get a
Go.
fourth rounder.
Yeah, he's got to get that fourth round thrown in. Just throw the fourth rounder in, Matt. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be Puka, I promise.
But it might be.
Who has the
I'll let that
consolation
blurs
pick
your
this year?
drink, Mark.
He's drinking air.
He's
I don't
drinking
have they're not a sponsor yet.
Ah. Who has a consolation pick this year? In this one?
Coulter does.
Coulter has the 313 and I think Matt has the 314.
Oh, there's two consolation picks?
Yeah,
Because
because
we
we
forgot last year.
Oh, yeah. That was he just traded for the consolation pick he was gonna pick last year. If we want to go full circle.
It all comes full circle.
He
That's
has
all.
313 and 314.
Can you trade the consolation pick if you wanted to? Is that a thing?
Theoretically, yeah.
It would just
Yeah.
have to be something that you would have to like
You would
kind
have
of
to
have
get
on the
me
honor
involved.
system.
You would have to get me
Mm,
involved to make sure that I knew about it.
okay. I'm gonna be honest. I can't wait for this. I mean, obviously, we're going at a steady pace here. But when this draft ends and I see Travis Hunter and Ashton Jency on my team, it's for real. When I can move them into my spots, it's for real. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Man, that's a cool shirt.
It is a cool shirt. Shout out to Greg and Mark. I don't know which one of you bought it, but I know it
It
came
was
from
all
y'all.
Greg. I didn't do shit.
Thank you, Greg. He's a man, dog.
I bought it before they announced the Heisman, and it came after they announced the Heisman.
Well, in a different universe, again, he won. So we know he won somewhere. It's fine.
He's the Heisman of your team.
Okay,
He is
yes,
the Heisman of my team.
Coulter has the 313 and Matt has a 314.
Nice.
Just to confirm. Also, everybody that's paying attention and listening, pay money to Ryan. Ryan, I know you're fucking listening. Tell everybody who owes money that they owe money.
Anthony.
Hell yeah, dog. I'm wearing that shit to New York, baby. I can't wait.
I'll give it to you. I'll bring it Monday.
Nice. Oh man. Ugh.
All right, Coulter and Matt. Anytime you want to agree to the trade, if you want to include me, I'm more than happy to be involved.
This
Is
an
Coulter
intense
still at school?
deal.
I don't know. Tell the kids to fuck off.
Give me like 10 minutes,
Is he a
guys.
is he a teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I should have known that. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I feel like that was in his, but I don't remember, I just that's okay. Uh
Do you know where he lives?
he lives in Florida, right?
No.
Detroit,
No.
No. Now you're
Michigan.
just
Oh, that is
guessing.
Michigan.
Now you're just guessing where Greg's been.
Nope. He
New
lives
England?
in
Oh, that's
Montana.
Gamma Jamma. Oh, Montana. Yeah, I forgot. I've definitely listened to the interview. It's been a while.
I definitely did.
I
For
definitely
sure.
did. It's been a while. It's been a while. I know about him. I know some things about him, but we'll leave it at that. So I don't mess this up even more. Um,
Wow, Brian, what is fucking tattletale, bro? Brian's like, oh, teacher, you left the answers on the board up there.
Teacher, I have excuse me, there are answers on this.
Excuse me. The answers to number 1 and 2 are just in the question of number 4. Did you know that? It's the Patriot way. Brian's like, I gamed the system, so here's how I did that. Take it away.
Did you ever do the mock drafts in this on Sleeper for this?
Yeah,
Like in the
they were
Sleeper app?
bad this year.
They're the worst,
Yeah,
man.
they
Like
were
some of
bad
the
this year.
ADPs don't make any sense at all.
Yeah,
Like that's and like I think that's where I would assume like some of like the ADP like let's not do that comes from. I like
yeah.
I mean I know like it's just like there's people that are ranked that don't have teams higher than people that are on teams. It doesn't make
Like
any sense.
I understand what Brian is saying, and I understand that Ryan is like, yeah, but he's gonna. But like RJ Harvey is not gonna do that good. He's not gonna outperform some of the players that he's projected to be outperforming. So even when you sort by projected points, it's all bullshit anyways.
Can you really trust a running back in Denver system anyways? I mean like I feel like it's
Yeah,
tough.
I think so.
Oh, I mean
Uh,
it's like
you got what's his face there that likes using running backs. He wants to use one running back.
Oh, what's his face?
Oh, what's his face?
Ryan, it's Billings, Montana, by the way.
Bowman, Montana.
man, this is intense.
It better be. Ryan disagrees. Is Bowman outside of Billings?
I have no idea. Can you believe this RJ Harvey slander?
hmm
RJ Harvey landed in the perfect spot, okay?
Yeah.
I think it's just Brian, Ryan, and me watching because I'm watching the chat.
Oh, you are. So just us. Gang's all here.
Gang's all here.
Well, I know Matt read my message about 10 minutes ago, so I know he's available. Wonder if Coulter is not.
He was available 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're right.
Ryan's just patiently waiting for Coulter to do fucking something. Like he can make a pick.
Uh, dun, 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 dun,
Ryan,
dun, dun,
everybody's
dun.
delayed. Oh, you're saying you're delayed based off of like behind Brian. Yeah. But yeah, the whole thing is on like a slight delay. So when you guys react to things, that was like 30 seconds ago.
Catch up.
Catch up. Just
Lock
be here.
lock in, okay? We need you to lock it in.
Locked in.
Well,
So Ryan, you would have been real jealous of us. We did plant shopping today. We bought a tree.
yeah,
We're
we bought
gonna
a tree.
garden. We're gonna fucking put seed down for grass.
Oh yeah, boy.
We've been doing a lot of work, but it's gonna be worth it.
We've got carrots.
You're gonna show off every single one of the plants next to you, or just the ones in your reach?
Just the ones I can reach. We got mole peppers. There's some award winner. I don't know. We got red columbines. We have some tomatoes. I can't pick those up one handed. We
No.
have We have a cucumber going pretty well right now. Yeah, we have a bunch of cool stuff. Welcome to the FOFL BOFL Gardening Podcast.
I mean, I was planning on talking about NFL picks and fantasy football, but Coulter decided that we'll just let them sit in silence for 30 minutes. That's better. Makes for great audio.
There's no way that they're working a deal out. I just can't. Like there would be way too much back and forth for a deal to be happening right now. I think somebody's just not.
I
Maybe
just
somebody had to step away.
I just imagine Coulter like with that meme of Ralph, was it Ralph, what the fuck, Charlie Day, fucking
Oh
the whole
yeah,
board and everything, like that's him right now trying to figure out who to pick.
yeah. Because Omarion went. He's like, "Fuck, what do I do? I don't know
You
any.
just like
I don't know anybody else."
that might have ruined his whole draft. He might have stormed out of class. Like there's a whole thing happening right now.
He just backhanded a kid. He says,
He
"Shut
just
up,
lost
get
his
out of my
He
job.
just
face."
left.
This is not good. It's funny looking at the points like projected for quarterbacks and how like obviously Cam Ward is most likely going to start, but like that there's no other
What do you
quarterback in
mean?
this draft
Most
that's
likely. Well, you were worried he's not going to beat out
I
Will
s-
Levis.
I
Brian
say most
and Will
likely.
Levis's mom are the only ones that believe in Will Levis.
Do you think will Brian take Will Levis at 1-7? That's the real question. Or not Levis, Ward at 1-7. He will be there probably, right?
Unless
Fucking
Coulter takes him. Coulter might.
Coulter has a good young team of quarterback. He don't need that shit. He's
Yeah, but it's
good.
Coulter.
He's
He wants another quarterback.
Brian said he's trying to figure out how to spell RJ Harvey.
Coulter just sent a message. He's at the doctor.
The doctor? What'd he do?
I'm telling you, Marion Hampton he just blood
He's at the
vessel. Boom.
doctor because of Marion Hampton got drafted.
He rushed to the doctor. That was a quick drive. Oh my God. He's
Doc,
at the
tell
school
me, am I
nurse.
gonna make it?
School nurse.
The school nurse.
Ugh.
Coulter being at the doctor during the draft, very irresponsible. I'm gonna need you to do better.
And Coulter has 4 first-round picks.
It's very
pretty,
Ohio of you.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think we
Let the
should.
doctor make the pick for sure.
Uh, that's a great idea.
Does his doctor have a cameo? Can we ask him to come up with the pick via cameo?
Damn, so Greg, you don't have a first round pick. Mark, you don't have a first round pick.
I don't pick till the 5th round, dog.
Damn, are you trying to move up? Is there any moves that are gonna happen?
We'll see. I'm
Trying
think
to unload, trying to unload
I'm
Saquon over there?
no, not for anybody in this draft.
Yeah,
Not
that's
anybody
probably
left in
smart.
this draft.
Yeah.
I know that we blur non-sponsors, but shout out Dots Pretzels. These things are so
Hell
fucking
yeah.
good.
I do love dots.
They're so good.
Are those the honey mustard ones?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the best. Uh,
Also, shout out other sports. Shout out other
Shout out other
sports.
sports.
Tarek Skubal is very good at baseball.
oh shit, Detroit was here. I saw that yesterday that they were here and I
Yeah.
completely forgot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
The only night I would have been able to go was Tuesday, but it got rained out, and then they had the doubleheader yesterday. And then by the
Yeah.
time the second game started, it was like 4:45 or something like that. Like, so I still had like a couple hours left till, work was done and I was out of there. So I was like, well, oh well.
Yeah. Did you see the new developments of Rafi Devers, Mark?
That they want him to play first.
Yeah, and he said no. He said
Yeah.
no, and he said, I don't know what the GM has against me.
Oh,
He literally said that was words that he said. He said the GM's name, but he's like, I don't know what he has against me, but you can't ask me to move to take my glove away and then bring my glove back. I'm not doing that, is what he said. Some along those lines. Like, damn.
no, you
Got
didn't want
him.
me at third base. No, I'm not
I
going to go
don't
do it now.
I don't wanna.
That's crazy, man.
You can't make me.
I feel like they should call up Roman Anthony here pretty soon. It's a pretty good prospect, first baseman.
He
I
plays
want to say he's like
everywhere.
top five or some shit. He might be top. Is he the first number one prospect maybe in baseball?
I don't know about
I
that.
think.
I think he's the number one in our farm system, but I don't know if in baseball.
Let's find out. MLB prospect.
Prospect rankings, top 100.
Roman Anthony number one.
Nice.
He's number one. They have him listed as an outfielder, but I know he plays. You said he plays everywhere, right? I could
I
have
think
swore he's like
so. I think he's an
mostly
outfielder
first.
and a corner infielder.
Yeah. Boston's got two people in top five, but one of them's already on the team, so
Marcelo.
whatever. Christian Campbell.
Oh, yeah, he is also very good. He also is a utility player.
Yeah.
Shout out other sports. Talk about other sports. The Boston Celtics are real bad at shooting threes.
Well, down the stretch, they are.
Right. No, the whole game.
Oh,
Yeah, the whole
which
game
is,
they're bad, but they
which is
just don't know how to change direction
Yeah.
and not stop shooting threes.
Did you guys see the meme about them? You know the meme format of it's like the Raven doing stand-up comedy? And he
no.
says
I
he
don't think
says the
so.
joke. Okay, so the joke is step back three, and then somebody in the crowd is do something else, and then the crow is sweating, and he looks down at his notes, and it's just step back three, step back three, step back three, step back three.
Yeah, I mean, what was it, 40, 45 or something like that the other night? Like most missed ever in a
Yeah,
game.
it's pretty bad.
45, and then in the third quarter, they were 19 for 20, or no, they missed 19 out of the 20. Sorry, they were 19 for 20. Sorry, one more time.
Are you
Okay.
sure? You okay over there?
They took 20 shots, 19 of them were threes.
Okay, there you go.
And I want to say they missed all of them or something like that. I'm sure they maybe made a
Jesus.
couple, but like that's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
and then game two, they didn't score a single point in like the last, or I think it was like the first 8 minutes of the fourth quarter or some shit like that. It's crazy.
Wild.
It's like, and like you think if you have a 20-point lead, just slow it down.
no
Maybe run the
shit.
paint.
Yeah,
Go inside a little bit. No, let me just chuck up some threes like
chuck up
5 seconds into
threes.
the clock.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It
That's
worked all
just that's
season.
just
Why doesn't it work now?
it's crazy, man. See
Yep.
the cheapest ticket for a game is like $800. It's
For a
crazy
Celtics game?
in New York for
Oh,
a game at MSG.
it's nuts.
Shit's wild. Yeah.
I shall be right back, gentlemen. I'll go get some snacks and another drink. I think one of those drinks might be alcoholic variety.
Whoa, did you mark that this wasn't safe for children?
Yeah, I did. That's why I've been cursing. Because
I was,
man,
smoke,
fuck them kids, bruh.
I was smoking weed earlier. Ooh.
Whoa. That's legal here. It's Colorado.
Yeah, we are in Colorado. Denver,
All right,
baby.
FBI agents listening, watching. I see it's
They
five
really,
people. It's five people now. That FBI agent
FBI agent.
joined.
How you doing, officer?
he's really watching to get some draft insight. He doesn't care about any of this other stuff.
Doesn't care.
uh,
That's why he turned it on. He's like, all right, I'll let them know I'm here.
ay, ay, ay. Damn.
So
Oh,
are you
Mark does have
guys
one too. Go ahead, sorry.
so are you guys are staying in New York? Are you going to that game Sunday night?
Yes. We haven't bought tickets yet, but that's the plan.
Okay.
I was
That's
looking at the
a
weather.
that's a Subway Series game, right?
Yeah, it'll be the last game of the series. But the Mets game that we may go to may get rained out according to the weather. So we'll see. Like a
The
50% chance of rain
the Mets game?
on Wednesday. Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, that would suck. The next game will be on. I'm gonna be watching this game like on my phone. You know what I find really cool? The we were watching the Yankee game and the Knicks game for game two. And so like when the Knicks won, like everybody started cheering at Yankee Stadium, and like there's videos where and they started talking about like yeah the Knicks just won 91-90 whatever, and then there's like videos that people like fans took, and you could see that they put the final score of the Knicks game on the scoreboard at Yankee Stadium. So like everybody's just going crazy. Nothing's happening in the baseball game, but everybody's like cheering. I love that shit. That shit's so cool to me.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Um,
They
uh,
I remember I was watching it was like a weekend, like a Sunday maybe. I was watching like a Tigers game, and they kept showing like at the Tiger because it was an afternoon game for them too, or an evening, whatever. For the Tigers game, they kept showing like people who had like Detroit Pistons jerseys on, like on just watching on their phone, like really intently, and they're like, "That guy's locked into the Detroit game," and it's like which one? And he goes, "Both of them, either one, I don't know." And it's just like very clearly like paying attention to the Pistons game, like trying to watch that while at the baseball game.
yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, you're right, Brian. Can the FBI agent make the pick for fucking Coulter, please? Hack into the system. Wait, isn't Ryan technically like the FBI agent? He has
Why
like
would Ryan be the
he has
FBI?
like government clearance and he's observing us right now.
Basically a cop.
Basically a cop.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I didn't know this.
Sorry guys, we thought this would be moving quite a bit faster than this, so you know.
It's all
As
good.
I,
I did ask Mark like if this was gonna move fast, maybe we just do like the second round or something, but I don't think that's gonna happen
I
today.
don't think that's gonna happen today, no. No, it doesn't seem like it
Uh,
will.
no. The Nuggets play tonight?
Yep. They sure
It's
do.
it's here in Denver, right?
Yep. I'm nervous.
Yeah, it's a tough loss, dog. It's a tough one. But it is Denver, so I feel like didn't they lose like that to
Game, yeah. Fucking the Clippers like game 3.
yeah. Yeah, I mean it is what it is.
It was
Like I
fucking
feel like you can't count out any team that has Jokic on it, so
it was whatever game was on the
suck.
same night as the draft because I went to go put it on the projector when we were sitting at the hot tub place, the hot springs. I went to go
Yeah.
put it on the projector, and so I'm like setting it up, going to grab the speaker, and Mark goes, "Shut it off." He goes, "Change it, shut it off." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Shut it off." And I'm like, "Okay, okay." So I like went and like put something. I put the draft on. He goes, "They're just getting they're getting beat. Just know that." And I was like, "Okay." And then I saw later, you know, obviously it was like 80, it was like 130 to like 83 or some crazy ass score, 113 to 83.
Yeah, that happens, dog. The Red Sox met with Devers today and called it an honest exchange. That's what it was called.
That's not good. That means they
Something
yelled
shit
at each
happening over
other.
there.
Yeah, for sure.
Dog, if you guys didn't get Bregman, shit, he's killing it right now. I don't know what else. Like, I mean, maybe Devers would not be so sad about things, but
Uh-oh. The dogs are barking at somebody. Ellie just like basically lives outside. She loves being outside.
that's
If
good.
we shut the door, she just stands in front of it and cries at us.
Oy. Yeah, why does the beer get why does like the things that you touch get blurred out?
Because my
Is that you?
background is blurred, so it just looks like it's just picking it up as a background item.
Ah.
Sorry, I
So if I
opened the
put it near my face, oh no, but still it's that's pretty good, camera. Good job.
still
Nope.
blurs it.
Still blurs it. Because
Bird of
no, you
paradise.
shall
There
not
you go.
read. I recognize a face when I see one. Yes, Brian, we remember when you didn't win a game last season. Very impressive.
Proud of
Very
you.
impressive stuff. Proud of you. Are you going to win one this season?
I think he's hoping to win a little more than one.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm surprised he kept the pick that he's got right now.
I don't know what he can move it for.
The pick that
'Cause I
he'll
feel
get
like
to
no
do
one's trying to
tomorrow.
move up. uh,
Yeah, trade with Coulter so we can make a fucking pick already. 105 for the 107 plus a fourth. Go.
when me and Coulter were making it when we making a trade for the third, I was like, well, would you be interested in like Tracy and you give me the second? And he's like, well, just throw in a late. So I just automatically assumed fourth round pick, and it worked. That was it. I didn't want
Yep.
to go too late, didn't want to go mid, so I feel like fourth was, the perfect spot.
I mean, fourth in this league is like still prime for getting IDP spots.
Yeah.
So they're still useful.
Brian,
Fifth round is broadly not useful, though, in my opinion.
not necessarily the worst whole season, but the worst fantasy thing I've ever seen was one time Ryan invited, I think, a work friend or like a fucking internship friend into the league.
Oh
It
no,
was
is
a
this
redraft
what I
league.
think it is?
Very first pick, this man with his
Yeah.
whole ass chest said Michael Turner. That motherfucker retired like 3 or 4 years prior to that.
No, it was the year prior.
Are we sure? I think it was like more obvious than that. I think it was like 2 years prior or something.
2 years
And we're like,
prior, maybe. I
and
don't know. Yeah, either way, it was like real obvious. We're like, okay.
And
I think
Adrian's
the
like,
funny
nope, that's
thing,
what he said. Adrian was like,
yeah,
that's what he said. That's what he said.
Mhm.
that's the funny thing about it. It wasn't even like on a computer. It was like write it on a board, and we didn't let him take it back. That shit is
Yep.
crazy to me. Like we could have been cool
First
about it. Just
overall
like
pick, like in the entire draft. It
I
was
think he
awesome.
lasted one season, maybe two.
I'll never forget that year because that was the year I won that league. And do you know why I won that league? Because I drafted Devontae Freeman very late, and he blew up that year. I'm not saying that's why I won
You won that
that
year
year,
because the
but
first overall pick was Michael Turner.
that's also that could be it. That could be it as well. I want to say Michael Turner was playing was his last team Atlanta.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, weirdos, weird.
It was a moment that like everybody collectively was like, oh, did that really just happen? Did he really just pick him?
And I feel like if it happened now and it was a live draft, we'd be like, hey, maybe not. But back then it was just like we're all young and fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Very cutthroat. Nope, that's what he
Yeah.
said.
Yep. uh,
Oh, the good old days.
I'd argue that your season last year is probably one of the worst seasons of fantasy football ever, but that was also very intentional. So I don't know if I can
Right.
I don't know if it counts.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I would say not necessarily the worst, but 2 seasons ago for me was incredibly frustrating. That was me winning most points in a loss 6 times.
Do better. Skate
I
better.
I guess. Yeah. So that was again I ended up still making the playoffs, but it was just one of those things where every loss that I had was I lost by like 4 and it was to the highest point scorer of the week. So
it's tough.
that was frustrating. And I lost to Alex twice. So that was real frustrating. Embarrassing.
Gross.
Yeah. So over under 8 picks tonight.
Ooh.
Well, everybody's on that is not Coulter. So, or maybe Corey's not on, but I think Corey would pick really quickly.
Alex isn't on
Oh
currently.
yeah, Alex. I don't know where he is. We may never see him again.
He
No.
said he was excited. He told
Scamming.
me.
Rob's
When did he
not
say that?
Rob's not on.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any picks.
Did you
All
talk to
right.
Alex today?
I texted him yesterday.
Bo and Corey both aren't
Oh,
on. They've been responding to like stuff, but
they're not in the draft room
yeah.
at the moment.
Rude as fuck. You don't want to just stare at us staring. S-
Menacingly.
I'm not the one staring at me.
We're at an hour 10. And we've got 4 picks. Half of them are made by Anthony.
Hey, technically, me and Adrian are the only ones who picked so
Yeah,
far.
you and Adrian are the only ones that drafted.
Adrian,
Are you
don't
having
even he ain't even in here half the time.
are you having fun? Did you
I'm
have
having a
fun?
great
I
time.
should say.
I think he
I
did say that it's a
honestly,
great draft already.
I'm good. you know,
You're good?
I
You want
do.
to give me the
I want
rest
my
of your picks?
I want my other picks. I had plans,
Oh,
but
are you
I'm good.
sure?
I feel great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You want to move up to the 203?
I don't know.
Well, maybe.
No, I think I like the 2-7 and the 2-9. I think there would be two players there that I want instead of one player at 2-3. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. But we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind. We'll see. I'll have like 5 days to think about it. So um
That's right. No shit.
who knows? I hope the doctor's visit isn't too bad. I hope it's not. You wanna take bets on what the issue is? Is that a thing? Is that too
I
far?
assume it's just an annual physical.
We sure? I don't
I
know.
mean, if I were going in for something far more serious than that, I wouldn't just casually drop. I'm at the doctor, guys. I'll make my pick in a second. Send me some trade offers. Don't worry about it. I'm just dying tomorrow. I'll make the pick in a second. That's second on my priority list to figuring out what this is on my body.
Uh,
Now, if he is doing that, bravo to the dedication. Okay. I appreciate it. Maybe bump us up a little bit higher next time so we don't sit here for an hour.
Oh, that's cool as shit. In the draft room, if you click on any of the teams, like on the web page, I'm on the web page, but in the draft room, if you click on a team, it'll black out everything that isn't their pick. That's pretty cool. I like that.
yeah, that's pretty cool. I have 7 picks. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 picks. I have 8 picks. Whoa.
Greg has one.
I sure do.
uh,
I got one.
I got one. I won one.
Everybody gets one.
Well, not everybody. Scamajama, I think, has none.
Very opposite drafts for him.
Yeah,
Scammin Gemma
and
has
that
none?
too. Yeah, Scamajama doesn't have a single pick in
Whoa.
this league, and
The
he
hell
had
did he
like
do?
17 in the other league.
Why did he do that? Where's
He
his
doesn't
team
like
right now?
this.
Let me see.
Maybe he secretly hates his team in the other league. So he's like, I fucking hate this draft class. I'm gonna get them all in that league. I hate that
Damn.
team. Fuck that team. Fuck that league.
Fuck the league.
And this one, he's like, I hate all of them. I don't want any of them. Ryan apparently hates this draft class, except for RJ Harvey.
Careful. They're the only ones watching, so and they don't like the slander.
Careful. It's spicy.
Careful. It's spicy.
And it's unfortunate that Ryan's not even gonna get to pick him, but make some moves. Trade next year's pick for this year's pick.
What the
Right?
You know,
fuck?
I actually what happened to my
What the
shit?
fuck? What?
Nothing. Their keep trade cut is recommending DeAndre Hopkins still as a player to even out a trade.
Hey, he's
Well,
available in the other league.
there's a chance he unretires. You know?
You know?
He unretires?
Yeah, he retired, dog.
Hopkins and retire?
Yeah, he did.
He plays for Baltimore.
No, he does not.
I'm sorry, wait a minute, hold on.
He did. I
Hold
mean,
on.
he did last year, right? He got traded there or something?
Yeah, but he was retired.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's retired.
No, he's plays for Ravens.
The league year hasn't started, dog.
He got
When did he
I
sign?
mean, uh he signed a 1 year contract. I don't know when he signed, but that's what the internet says. With the Ravens.
Oh, he confirmed he's not retiring and will return for a 13th season
Oh,
in
I
February of
missed
this
that.
year.
that's what I'm saying. He's available.
I don't want him.
Yeah, I also don't want him. I thought he retired. That's why I mentioned that. I was like, what the fuck? Hmm.
Who has him in this league? I bet you Alex has him or something.
Alex has him.
Like Alex has all these old guys who are just like just
I
not
think I
just not having us.
I think I know most of this league as closely as I do my own team.
Yeah.
Like I know your
Um,
team probably as well as you know your team. I know Greg's team better than Greg knows Greg's team.
Ooh, got him.
all the trades
I
you sort through, I would
certainly
imagine.
right, exactly. I certainly know Adrian and Alex's team better than they know their teams. Especially Alex.
I'm surprised Adrian picked Tet over Travis Hunter. That was like my I mean, I guess it's
Hmm.
fine, right? Like it's like he was the consensus number one receiver before like,
Yeah, he's an
people started
alpha. Hunter is a slot guy.
yeah.
I get it.
I was just like, there's no way. Like if he chooses Hunter, my whole shit's done. I offered Adrian my fifth and sixth overall pick and Tyrone Tracy for his second. And he said no. But that's okay, it worked out.
Wanted tap.
It worked out.
Little did he know that if he had done that trade, it would have been Ashton Genty, Travis Hunter, Amarian Hampton, and then he would have been able to take Tet and then his choice of two extra players, which I think is way
Mm,
more valuable than having Amarian Hampton.
yeah. Unless Adrian wanted Travis Hunt. Well, I guess not. That would no, sorry. Never mind. I would have still drafted him.
how long could a doctor appointment be? Jesus.
Telling you. Blood vessel.
You just fucking look to the side and cough.
While they squeeze your balls.
Right.
Maybe he is getting draft strategy though. That could be a thing. The whole conversation started.
Hmm.
What's the time zone in Montana? Is it what is that?
Where do you think Montana is?
I don't know. It's a good question. Uh let me just do a little Google search. Oh, it's mountain time.
No.
Okay. Uh
Brian, it's a really great question. Is this one of the weaker overall draft classes in recent memory? I have a really bad memory when it comes to when people came out. Um, I know that a few years ago was like a really solid year for wide receivers, and then the year before that was really good for quarterbacks. But I don't really remember. I know that the year that if you look at who came out, the year that oh my God, what the fuck is his name? Mac Jones, and it was the one that really fucking fell on his face. San Francisco, now on Dallas.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, thank you. That draft class, everybody has like flunked out. Ryan thinks that this is. However, I don't. I think that there are a lot of fantastic running backs in this draft class. I don't like any of the quarterbacks, and I'm only a fan of a few wide receivers. I like. I'll keep my mouth shut about how many tight ends I like, but I like several tight ends. It is a week. It is a week for fantasy perspective. It is a week IDP draft, in my opinion. But for running backs, very good. Top end wide receiver talent, very good. Top end tight end talent, very good. What do you got to say about that, Ryan?
I just feel like the tight end, like the two tight ends, obviously, Tyler Warren and Colston. Like, I feel like the situations they're in are a little weird, right? Because, like, I mean, all year, at least from what I've seen, like Tyler Warren's a generational talent, but is he going to be generational on the Colts? You know? And then Colson, there's just so many people there. I feel like. I feel like. I. I mean, I don't know if he's better than Cole Kmet. I would assume. I mean, they like him more than Kmet. Otherwise, they wouldn't have drafted him so high. But like, I mean, it's going to be like a too many mouths to feed offense. I feel like for fantasy, but
Yeah, in Chicago.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
it's like they're good talents, and yeah, I would
Mhm.
want them. But like, do I want them in their situation? I don't know. The tough one.
Can Anthony tell us where Iowa is?
Somebody just asked that.
Mhm. I don't know who it is either. It's a random person watching.
Oh, sure. No, I'm not going to get into the states and all that. It's not for today.
I'm not gonna get into the states and all that. He
I'd
says.
rather not. I'd rather not rat out a bunch of these states and their location right now. You
I
know.
don't. I
Um,
believe in privacy. They deserve me to not get their location on the internet.
yeah, that's not for today. Maybe another day. Okay.
Ryan says he disagrees with most of what you said.
I know you do, which is why you made a bad trade in RDL and why you traded out all of your picks for in this league for it, and why you're hoping that Archie Manning comes out in 2026.
Imagine if he doesn't. Oh,
He's not going to. Why would he? Tell me why he would.
I don't know.
I guess it would just
I don't
depend on
have a
how
good
the
answer.
season went, right? Like to see who and where like teams landed in the draft and where he might end up.
like if he knew he could be the number one overall pick, like if it was like, hey, maybe he wins a national championship, has a great year, he's a consensus number one pick. I mean, I feel like most football players, I mean, I could be
If
completely wrong in
all
this,
of
but they
that
want to capitalize on
happens,
that.
The
Yeah.
Titans to get that
then
first overall pick.
if all of that happens, then yes, he might come out. But that's not going to happen.
Then Texas got pretty far last year in the playoff, no?
Yeah, they beat Arizona State to get to the second round, I think.
I mean, it could happen.
It
I don't
could.
know. I mean,
I mean, that's what Ryan is hoping for.
even if that doesn't happen, and like all the experts or whatever and the scouts are like, he is the best quarterback, and if he were to come out this year and he wanted that number one overall pick money, I could see why not come out? Why not come out early? If it's a good situation, obviously. If it's a good like I mean, obviously the team he ends up with, they're gonna have the number one pick. It might not be the best situation, obviously, but like, it could be a turnaround, like I could turn this team around kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know shit about I just don't like the I think if there's like everybody's talking about the giant connection with Arch Manning just because of a Manning connection, right? But like no, like then there's like
Ugh,
the Saints.
I would hate that so
There's also the
much.
Saints. There's the New Orleans Saints connection too, where his dad played and like he's from there and all that, and like they
Not
could
his
very well
dad.
get the number one pick. What is he like
What do you
stepdad or
what do you
something?
mean? What do
Oh
you
no
mean?
no
You
no
don't
no,
believe in
not
the
his dad. I'm
Saints?
sorry, his uncle or whatever,
Yeah,
or
or
his
his
not
grandpa,
his
right?
uncle, his grandfather. Yeah.
Hmm.
But like they
Um,
could. I don't believe in the Saints. No.
Ryan says
what
he
do you
isn't.
what do you
Ryan
mean?
says he isn't coming out next year.
See?
All right, I'm gonna screenshot that right now. There we go.
So
But
then
yeah,
what
he
are you
could go. I
doing,
mean,
Ryan, besides Archie? Who's coming out?
if he gets every good prospect, at least one of them will succeed, and then boom, there you go. He has one good player on his team. So his whole team is going to be like
You talking about Ryan?
Ryan's whole team next
Ryan
year.
has exactly 0 good players currently on his roster.
Ooh,
Well, that's an issue. His whole team's going to be taxi squad, and he's going to have to drop his whole bench.
what are you
That's
talking about?
fine. They should all be benched or dropped anyways.
It's not a good. He doesn't have a lot going on there. He has a lot of defensive players, I'll tell you that. So
Right.
he'll just
Okay.
drop a lot
Yeah,
of
that's true. He's got defensive players. That's accurate. I'm
those.
sorry, Ryan.
What are you talking about? He's got Tommy Cutlets. Come on, he's the starting quarterback for the fucking New York Giants. Bad joke. Jeez, Christ.
He
I
has
was waiting for
25
Anthony
defensive
to make a
players.
comment.
Sorry, I was counting the amount of defensive players Ryan has. He has
Oh,
25.
okay.
That's crazy to me.
He does
I
currently
don't.
have. Let's see. He does currently have one, two, three, three players on his team that aren't even signed to a
21.
team right now. Four players
I
on his. Five players on his team that
the
aren't signed to
amount of
anybody.
times that I have looked. So, all right, I'm gonna amend a statement. I know everybody's team except for Ryan's because the amount of times that I have looked at Ryan's team trying to do a trade and being like, I don't want any of these guys. So I don't know who Ryan has. He's got Javonte Williams because he's like Brian with Will Levis. Ryan is the only one that believes in Javonte Williams.
He traded a first round pick for Javonte Williams.
I know. It's crazy.
That's
He
something.
has him in RDL, I'm pretty sure
Um,
too.
I think Ryan offered me Tommy DeVito last year for like a third round pick or something. Just like, what the fuck?
He's got Gabe Davis.
Here, if you want to see,
I can't
Brian
read
sent
that.
me a Brian sent me a picture of where Iowa is, I believe.
Hey, we're not going to get into all the states.
But again, I'm not trying to get into it today. Okay,
Appreciate the
it's
help,
not. It's
but
not for
not right
not for
now.
draft day.
There's no football team there. I don't need to know where it is,
There's not really anything there.
It's a big college football team there. No, is it Iowa pretty big, or am I wrong on that?
College. Yeah, but that doesn't
Yeah,
count.
Caitlin Clark, came
You're
out of
right.
Iowa.
Great job, Caitlin Clark. You're right.
I know
Yeah.
that.
Let's not get political, okay, Anthony?
Sorry.
I
It's
don't
my
really
bad.
want to talk about women and get political, all right?
Oh my God. Here comes the FBI. They're probably enjoying it, actually.
And he just came in. It was at 4. Now it's at 5. I wonder who keeps
Oh,
popping in and out. Is it you, Greg?
No, I have it
Okay.
open on my phone so that I can look at the chat.
All right. So how long do we go here, gents, before we quit? I was hoping we would get further than 4 fucking picks.
yeah, it's tough. The one person I was worried about made 2 of their picks.
Made 2 of the picks like in 3 seconds.
Yep.
Motherfucker was set on who he wanted. He knew all along. You know how many trades that motherfucker's been receiving this entire time? He was like, nah, I know. Tet, Hampton, going.
Oh, yeah, I'm really surprised he didn't take Ward.
I am
I'm
too.
surprised.
I am too.
I thought
I do
for
like
Ward to
Cam
go
Ward.
early. Yeah.
I do like
Yeah.
Cam Ward. I'm just not excited about him as a fantasy prospect, but as a football prospect, I like him. Greg just guzzled some Dots pretzels live on the internet. Gang, gang.
Oh, Greg, what color suit are you wearing to Scott's wedding?
A tan suit.
Oh, who's wearing Mark, are you wearing a green suit?
I'm wearing a blue suit.
Oh, I thought because
Greg wanted to wear a green suit, but he's not.
his groomsmen are wearing a green suit. So I was
Oh
like, I
shit,
thought
that's good.
I thought I was like, oh shit, I think Greg said he was wearing a green suit, and then
That
I
would have
just
been
thought
really
about
embarrassing, Greg. That would have been like
it.
wearing a red shirt to Target.
I would have just stood
Uh,
next to them the whole time.
Just post up.
I'm in the back of every picture.
uh,
Hey, Brian, since we mentioned Cam Ward, what are your thoughts on Cam Ward?
He fucking hates Cam Ward.
Brian needs to draft Cam Ward because he has Will Levis. He needs quarterback play anyways. This is it. He
Yeah,
needs
but he
Cam
needs
Ward.
a running back too, real bad.
He needs Cam Ward because he's already got his backup ready to go, you know?
Exactly.
Brian needs a running back too, though.
Does he? Who has he got? Let's see. Let's
He's just got
see.
Brees.
Yeah, it's tough, huh?
Yeah, it's
Well, he
tough.
has like no running backs on his team,
No
like not
running
even
backs.
like bench players.
Nope.
Like he has a couple, but like
Running backs are hard to come by, especially
they,
when Anthony Rosa hogs them all.
Yeah, Anthony Rosa.
Anthony
uh,
Rosa.
do I hog him? Who do I got?
Antonio Rosa.
I
Yeah, and Coulter has a
don't have a
bunch
lot
too.
of
Anthony
actually.
Hooker Rosa.
Coulter has a bunch too.
Or
All
sorry,
right, 20 minutes to take offers.
Haster.
20
Hester
minutes.
Rosa.
Hester.
Ja
I
ja
like
ja ja
Hester.
ja 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 ja.
No, no, I don't like that. Coulter has chimed in 20 minutes. He'll take offers and then he'll pick. So
There's no
sacred.
offers, Coulter. We've been up waiting for you. If there were gonna be offers, they'd already be there, dog.
Cam Ward's going to be a great backup to Levis, Brian says.
Damn, got him.
No, like what
Who's their
running
head
back is
coach?
I don't know.
who?
The Titans. Who's
Titans.
their head coach? Who's their head
Titans?
coach?
That's a good question.
Brian Callahan.
I don't know who
Obviously,
that is.
everybody knows who that is.
Everybody knows that.
All right, so if Brian takes a running back next, because I do think there will be, I think Coulter will take Quid. I actually changed my mind from Trevion. I think he'd go Quidshot Judkins, in a tight end. So he could take Trevion, which is a Patriot. I think there's
Yeah,
a
I think if
Patriot tax
Travion is
there.
there, Brian takes Travion.
Just
And he
name
takes
dropping over here. Just kidding.
and then he takes a who I am interested. I am interested in Bo's pick because Bo has everything. What does he need? Where will he
More.
just take best
Also
available?
running back.
I think Bo would go tight end.
I don't.
Actually, he has a good amount of tight
Yeah.
ends actually.
Yeah, I don't. I
Uh,
think he goes running back. Again, it's really best running back available. I'm saying Travion. I think if Quinshawn is there, Brian takes Quinshawn. I think it's best player available, and best player available in this draft is the best running back. And that just means whichever one you personally like the best. Which is
does
why
Bo
Coulter is trying to not trade out but trade down, which is probably why he rejected my trade because I didn't offer him a first round pick.
Oh. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Greg, go trade Coulter for this pick so we can move on with our lives.
No,
Why?
because I don't have a fourth round to trade him.
That's a good joke.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'll give you one. I will give you a fourth round pick so that you can trade with Coulter so that we can move on with our lives.
I'll buy a draft pick
I
for
will
you for
buy
two.
time for this draft.
I'll send you some fucking fab. Give me $20 for a fourth round pick. Just set the value right now.
Sounds good.
20 in season fab.
Damn, Brian sending me shit.
Trades?
Mark, check phone, please.
Negotiations are happening per
Oh
sources.
no. Oh. Between Coulter and Bryant?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's all I have per sources.
Per
As
sources.
As Pat McAfee would say, per source says.
Per
You
source.
guys, do you guys watch
Interesting.
Pat McAfee at all? I know Greg doesn't like him.
Not too much, no.
I like
I get
them.
enough of Pat.
I think they're entertaining.
Just
They're
feels like
entertaining.
there's gonna be a like problematic thing that happens at some point on that show. That's
From the
That's a
fucking
good bet to have.
Patriots fan. That's my bet.
Oh.
Because he seems like he's got some fucked up opinions. I don't know. That's just my opinion about him.
if I had to guess.
If I had to make a guess on who he voted for, it didn't rhyme with Shyamala.
Pat McAfee has a wrestling match tomorrow on a
Does he?
pay-per-view. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
That's
Cool.
fun. Greg doesn't fucking care, Anthony.
Sorry. It's just like I don't know. I just think it's silly when they do that. The like not have wrestlers do wrestling. It's like silly. Logan
He's pretty
Paul
good.
and
He's pretty
Pat
good.
McAfee.
I don't like Logan Paul, but he's a pretty good wrestler. He does some pretty cool shit. I'm not a fan, but he can
You
wrestle
sound
for
Sounds
like you
sure.
like you
could be.
are.
It sounds like you could be a little bit of a fan.
I don't like him. I just like I've
According
seen
to
his matches and I'm
sources,
like, damn,
you're a
pretty good.
fan.
No,
You heard it
not
here
around here.
first. Logan Paul. Damn, pretty good. Anthony Rosa.
Damn, pretty good.
Hmm. 6 minutes ago. 14 more minutes, boys.
All right. Start the countdown.
You should see a countdown right here on your. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how to do that.
What are the odds Coulter picks this
It's
for
right
the fifth
there.
pick? And then
Counter's
says
right there.
Coulter Coulter's gonna
Greg,
take he's gonna
put that in
pick.
post.
Okay.
Coulter's gonna pick here with the fifth pick, and then he's gonna say, open the trading for the sixth pick.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
20
You know
minutes.
he's
Gonna sit
going
for
to.
20 minutes
All
while
right.
we wait for.
20 minutes. Picks on the clock.
Yep. What could Brian be giving Coulter for the fifth? I'm interested.
Will Levis.
For Cam Ward.
Anthony Richardson.
Justin Jefferson for all of his picks.
It's Coulter.
And a fourth.
There you go.
He's going to get RJ Harvey.
Justin Jefferson and a fourth for all my picks.
I need to have at least one pick. I'll take the fourth. Thanks. Appreciate it. It is funny that Brian, being the last person, being the like, he's the number one pick in the draft or supposed to be, has none of his picks, his original picks. He would be taking first in every round, but decided to trade them all away. I actually don't. I don't.
Trade
I actually like.
negotiations have ended, per
Oh,
source says. Per source
oh, on a
says.
sour note,
I don't know. There was no emoji.
Per source.
he got he got
Per
the he got the base
sources.
he got the out of the park baseball. Forget about it. That's what he got.
Forget about it.
Throw in number one player
Uh,
here, and
I
we'll
like
call it a
jokes as
trade.
good as the next guy.
uh,
Hmm. Arr, arr, arr.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Did he say he's gonna pick? He's gonna pick.
No, I'm just putting it out
Oh.
there.
It's
Hopefully it
been 9
happens.
minutes
Oh,
now.
okay. You're just trying to time it right.
Doom, ba-da-doom, doom, doom, doom. 9
I haven't
minutes
even.
ago.
Where are we at in the other league? Actually, I haven't even looked at.
I don't have any more
I have
picks in that league, so
Geraldo. Hello,
I didn't
Geraldo.
have a single pick in that league, so
I have the last overall pick. That's or the last pick. So that's when I'll. I'm not really paying attention. I'm not trying. I was trying to move up a couple times, but everybody rejected me. So I'm done trying to do that
okay.
in that league.
You sound so
Uh,
sad about it.
so
I was
sad.
sad about it. I honestly thought people would forget about Kyle Williams because of the ADP in this fucking league or on this app. And Brian did not forget. So,
Nope.
which makes sense.
Oh,
He's a Patriot,
right.
but you know,
You know. All right. Per sources, the pick is coming in 3, 2, 1.
oh, who's your source?
None. I just guessing.
uh,
That would have been crazy though. We're 10 minutes in.
It would have been good.
So at 6 hours and 28 minutes, they should pick. That was a bop, Anthony.
Thanks, man.
Oh, what the fuck?
You okay?
Don't click the moon on the
What?
sleeper page.
Oh. Hey, Greg, did you text those
I just
people
did.
about the fucking straw?
Mm.
Now it says 6 people are watching. Did Coulter join? Hi, Coulter.
Should I do like 9 o'clock or like 10 o'clock? 9:30 maybe, just so I can leave here at like 8.
Sure.
How long is it right now? Hour 6 minutes.
Okay. Ask them how big they are too. Or did it say that on the post?
What are you trying to buy over here?
Hey,
We need straw or hay for our grass seed.
Oh,
But that shit's expensive when you buy it bagged.
hmm.
it just says it just
It
says
says small bales.
Yeah, small bales of
So-
straw.
Can you ask them? That way you make sure that it actually is going to fit in the car.
Sure.
Okay, we're almost there.
Almost. We still got like
Almost.
7 minutes. Yep, we're at 13 minutes. So, what are we crying about, pups? What are we crying about?
Yeah, it's not time for dinner.
No, she's bored. She's like, do something other than what you're doing with me,
Hey,
please.
clown, entertain me. Take me outside and throw the ball.
I've chewed on my thing. Now go let me fucking catch the ball. And by catch the ball, I mean I'll hold one of them in my mouth and I'll let you walk back and forth and pick up the rest while I chase it around.
Well, I chase it around, showing you that I have one in my mouth already. As if to say, haha, you stupid idiot. You threw that, and I already had one.
Yep.
What if Coulter's going to take Cam Ward and Shador Sanders here?
Hell yeah.
I wonder who will take Shadur. I'm surprised you took Shadur as early as you did, Greg, because you took Jackson Dart in the other league as well.
Yeah, I was out of picks and I just wanted to take a dart throw at that one. I didn't really like no one else at that point was like
Jackson dart throw?
got him. I actually really didn't mean that. But the for me it was just like one of those where like I wasn't like my jimmies weren't rustled for anybody else that was kind of sitting right there. So I just took a shot on Shadur and I don't have any more draft picks. So I figured, we'll see what happens. He has a chance at, potentially being the starter by the end of the season. And what if he turns out to be good? Fuck it. Who cares? That's great. If not, it's a 3rd-round pick.
Oh.
Sanders went so early in the other league, Ryan says. Yeah, well, thanks to the delay, you have an answer now, like immediately almost.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, I, I would take a chance on Shadur for sure, and just let him sit on the taxi and just hope for
Right?
we'll hope for the best.
I don't give a shit.
I don't think he should be drafted like in the second round or anything like that, but
I think he should be drafted 5th overall.
let's
Right here.
go.
Or 6th overall at least.
The NFL barely knows what they're doing at quarterback. Brock Purdy made it. All right. A guy named Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. Ever heard of him?
Josh Allen came from Wyoming of all places. You know what
Where
I mean? Like
Anthony doesn't even know where that is.
It's true.
listen, we're not going to get into states right now. We're not trying to be political. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about borders and like geography.
It's not my strongest topic. I'd rather stay away from that right now. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you for your understanding at a time like this. God, I wonder when AJ Henning's gonna go.
Who the fuck is AJ Henning, anyways?
He's a receiver for the Dolphins, obviously.
Is he really?
There's literally just no information on him. Like nothing's even loading on his face.
Now here's a guy.
That's a name. Here you go.
Yep.
It's not even a real player.
0% rostered.
AI
it's
generated.
A sleeper generated player. Just to fill the draft room out.
Imagine if they would do that. Like there was like a hard mode option you could turn on and it would put in fake players. So like if you fucking drafted a fake player, like you just get to there and it's just like you open it up and it's just like a player with like a clown nose and fucking makeup on and stuff. Like a blank slate with the clown stuff. Gotcha.
It's just a Madden like image.
It's just a link to a fucking Rickroll.
Rickroll. Yeah.
That's how you know we're millennials, because Rickroll is how you troll someone.
Anthony, what's Kelsey up to?
She's doing schoolwork right now.
Oh shit, being studious.
Yeah.
Imagine.
No. I'm about to have to do that myself. I mean,
Schoolwork?
I don't have to, but it's self-imposed, but yeah.
What are you doing?
Trying to get my CFP,
What
Certified
is
Financial
this?
Planner designation.
Think. Nice.
2 more minutes.
Do you think Coulter has a countdown going on
I
in
don't know.
somewhere?
Yeah, probably. He's like, I'm not making this pick before 20 minutes. Somebody might make me an offer.
Fuck it. Travis Hunter back for the fifth and the sixth pick. I'll do it right now.
There you go. Just get out of my way.
Ugh. Boom, 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 boom. Almost
Hmm.
there, almost there.
I mean, assuming he actually makes a pick in 20 minutes, like you said.
So if you had a redraft league or just a start like let's say the family league, right? Would you how high do you think Hunter's value is in a league like that with no IDP?
Not
Um,
very.
I think
Not
he's going
very
to go
high.
higher than he's worth because of the hype, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't expect him to be a home run.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn it.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
you lied. Yeah, I don't think that he's going to be a home run.
Why are you barking at me?
I mean, did you play with her?
Just being rude.
Mm-hmm. She's just a baby.
Not a baby. Grown dog.
No, she's a baby. Don't give her that extra week. She's a baby until next Thursday.
Who? Ellie?
Ellie. Yeah.
Is it her birthday next Thursday?
Yeah.
How old is she gonna? Oh, you got her as a she's one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just uh,
How old is she gonna be? Yeah, I know you got her as literally a baby, but
Kyle invited me to his daughter's first birthday tomorrow. And like I gotta clean my apartment before we leave. I gotta do a lot of shit.
why would you
Next game
go
is on
to
at 1:30.
somebody's first birthday party?
Well, he's inviting it. It's more
Because
of like just a hangout.
it's more for the adults at that age, I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
invite people with children.
No, not necessarily.
Greg, we were the only one without a child that went to Oliver's birthday party. And that was only because he sees us as uncles because we went around for a long time before he turned one or two, whatever birthday that was.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it was all people with children or pregnant.
Oh yeah, I guess the MAGA couple that moved to Arizona were pregnant.
Yeah. So, no, Anthony, you've no obligation to go to a 1 year old's birthday party.
I wanted to go. I did want to go because I think a couple of the like people from work are going. But then I didn't realize the Knicks were playing at 1:30 tomorrow. The party's at 1. I'm like,
Ryan
I
would
can't do that.
Ryan would call that social hour, after work social,
After hours
uh,
social.
after hours social. Sorry, excuse me. I'm not cultured.
tomorrow's my first day off since Sunday. I could be wrong. First day off since Sunday of last week. No, yeah, since Sunday.
You
I
want to
think.
come
I don't
help
remember.
us plant shit?
No, I got shit to do tomorrow.
I
That's
got
why I
shit
can't
to
go.
do.
I really gotta clean the apartment because someone's gonna be checking in on Hiei while we're gone. I just want to make
Okay.
sure it's clean. So And then I gotta wash clothes and
Who's checking in on him for you guys?
someone Kelsey knows
Word.
that works at her job, so she could just pop in for a little bit.
Wait, who's
Coulter said
Kelsey? Is that your wife?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Coulter said to blame you, Brian.
Damn, Brian
Why?
backed out last second.
Apparently Brian's source apparently the source was misleading you, Mark.
Wow. Greg, you're not a very good journalist.
What?
You're just supposed to say sources. You're not supposed to name drop.
I didn't mean I just it happened to
No
be because he
journalistic
tagged
integrity.
him. I just had that confused in my head. I didn't mean it.
Sources.
Oh, I thought it just swapped. I thought it switched right there for a second. Oop, Rob's on. What up, Rob? Not on our thing, but he's on the.
Oh. I mean, it does say 6 people watching.
No, it says 4 for me.
It says 6 for me.
Nice. Yours is probably accurate because it's your stream. Oh, Rob's no longer in the draft room.
Bye,
Bye,
Rob.
Well, he doesn't have a pick. He has no pick, and unless he's the one trading, be a
Also,
possibility.
if Brian backed out at the last minute, it's only because he didn't acquiesce to giving up his 4th round pick.
Oh.
He's standing on business when it comes to his 4th round pick.
According to my sources.
Let's see. What are the needs? Who would he be dealing with? I think could be Corey, possibly.
No, I think it's Brian. I mean, unless he just tagged
Oh.
him for no reason. Because
Oh.
he says blame Brian at this point.
Who
Blame
could Brian
Coulter
be
at this
giving up?
point. Says y'all ain't know. Oh, Coulter's in. What up, dog? He's in the YouTube chat. Y'all ain't know. You right. We don't know. This is called dead air there, folks. Sorry about that. So anyway, the Tigers are up 2-0 over the Rangers. That's exciting. They're an exciting team in baseball right now.
Yeah, they are.
Best record in the American League, I believe.
Yep.
25-13. Yeah, boys.
That's good.
I did it. I picked an okay team for once. I'm so excited.
Oh,
You mean
do like the
30
Nuggets.
You mean 30 days into the season?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they're like right now, I think it's like obviously, the worst could happen, but from what I've seen, they have basically like an 80% chance of making the playoffs at this point. Like if they like went 500, they could go 500 and we
According
still
to
would.
whom?
So if the Tigers went 500 for the rest of the season, we'd still finish with a 85 plus win season.
It might be good
Okay.
enough to get you into who's in your division? Who's in
Cleveland Guardians, Chicago
They're pretty
White
good, right?
Sox.
Greg, you
What?
have a thumbs up now. Put your thumb up.
Oh, on Zoom?
Yeah.
Is that a
No.
thing?
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently.
Oh, come on. Oh,
I don't know what else to do. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
can't get
you
anything.
had one in the corner.
Interesting.
That's funny.
Bring
You know,
hands doesn't work.
your screen moved to the first screen when you raised your hand. It's
Yeah.
like, please talk to me now.
Ryan, the Cubs suck. Nobody cares about the Cubs. Okay.
Cubs are actually pretty
You
good.
won
It's
you
unfortunate.
won your World Series. Now go back there. Okay. You don't get another one. Shoot.
The Cubs are in this kind of a similar position to the Tigers in the sense that like the rest of their division kind of sucks. So they have a pretty good chance of making the playoffs.
I think the Cubs have one of the best records. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
have one
think
of the
they
better
do.
records in the league. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do. Shout out other sports.
Shout out other sports. Bales are about 36 inches long, 14 inches high, and 18 inches wide. So we can
Okay,
probably
you
get
should be
two in
able
the
to get
back.
2 or 3 in the back.
Okay. And I can go around
I
9, 30,
would
10.
I would just trust your judgment on how much we actually need.
I mean,
Guesstimate. Actually,
I'm
ask Gemini. Put those measurements in. See how many we need.
AI, baby.
AI, baby.
Okay.
I could also easily ask ChatGPT. I'm just lazy right now.
Damn.
how big? How big's the 600 square feet? Are we doing it for the grass, right?
Yeah, 600 square feet. I thought you just asked me how big 600 square feet is. I was like, Greg, our yard.
What did I say it was? 14. Go Mariners. I don't know how they're doing, actually. Sorry, Doug.
My camera's supposed to track with me, so I'm trying to turn that on.
Track with me, track with me. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Oh man. I swear to God, this better be a groundbreaking trade.
Right?
I want to see some players, actually
All right,
some
now
good
it's
players being
tracking.
moved here. What kind of camera do you have? Walk out the room, will it follow you? Just kidding.
Yeah, it should actually if I get up.
If you get up and like your camera just starts walking with you. Hey, let's go. Pretty cool actually. What kind of camera is that?
No, now it just went blurry.
The trade is not an absolutely groundbreaking trade. Over late round picks. What do you know? Is that, hey Mark, is there like a specific kind of camera you need to have for that, or is that just like a
I
feature?
bought no, I bought a camera.
Okay. Oh, here we go. It's in.
Oh, the trade happened.
Let's see.
Fucking let's go, baby.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this trade. Wow.
Let's talk about this trade. He gave up Brees? Oh my God.
What is it?
Damn.
What is he
So
doing? Brian, what are you
Oh,
doing?
he's about to.
Brees, a
Oh my
fourth
goodness.
and a second
Oh, and the pick is in.
for
Pick is
Pick is in.
in.
first.
So it's Brees for Quinshawn Judkins.
And he gets to keep his pick as well.
Okay,
So it wasn't a pick swap, which is why he had to give up something of value, I think.
sure. So it's
So
Brees for Quinshawn. And he also gave up a second for that and got a third back. I don't know if I like it.
a fourth for a fifth, yeah.
My thing says chat disconnected.
Where?
I don't know. On my chat. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
So giving up Brees Hall It's just my assumption of he doesn't believe in Brees Hall and believes Quinshon Judkins is gonna have a better year, hopefully. Because you're not really giving up much to move up if you already have the seventh, if you gave up Brees Hall for that.
Yeah, it's just a
Or you're
matter
giving up too
of
much.
I mean, it's to me, it's like it's a situation where it's like you want to get out from the Jets offense as a whole because it's kind of an entire mess right now. So like, I don't know. I
And get to
understand that
keep
like it's a big trade, but like I could see, Judkins is a little bit younger. He has a little bit longer like chance of using him.
is he?
I mean, he's
he has a chance
21.
to fulfill he
Oh, he's
fills the
only
Nick Chubb
21.
role,
Andy's
you know?
Andy's shared a lot of time, so he doesn't have like bell cow miles on him from college.
I love Quinshon Judkins. I just
I told you he'd get picked before his counterpart, like in the draft.
in the draft
Travion.
draft.
If I stuck at 5 and 6, Travion would have been somebody I drafted most likely, if I'm being honest.
Like those
Ooh,
quick,
hot
speedy
take.
guys.
If Judkins could be like, you know,
Ooh,
anything Nick Chubb, so there we
There
go.
goes
Travion.
Travion.
Okay.
Brian's back on the clock. Now Brian's like, fuck.
Fuck,
Really
I don't
hoping for
know
Travion
anybody
there.
else.
Shit.
Can you guys still hear me from back here?
Yeah.
Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure.
He's like, man, this Trevor Etienne guy.
Like he needs a running back. He needs another running back or Cam Ward right now.
Hasn't Trevor Etienne been in the league like 4 years already?
No.
I think we see Caleb Johnson or RJ Harvey go right here.
Damn, name dropping.
I just like I don't his running backs are so just
Yeah, he needs running
like
backs.
not what you want.
Not what you want.
uh, ugh. That's why I mean I don't know.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine, Coulter. He said he was excited for the draft, but who knows? Alex.
In a vacuum, right? In an instant
What
reaction,
is
I'm just not a
this?
fan. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this trade.
Whoa.
Oh,
What?
well, zoom there.
I don't know why you would ever use that feature.
What is it?
It just
I,
zoomed in on my microphone.
oh, I didn't
Why
see
would
it.
I want that? Watch the YouTube. Oh no, it just went
Oh,
by.
no, I just saw it. Watch the YouTube
Watch the tube.
of you.
The me tube.
Ugh.
Brian's waiting for 20 minutes to see if any trade offers come in. AJ Henning at the fucking 7th overall pick. Here we go. There he is. RJ
Yep.
Harvey. That makes sense. Well
Might
done.
be the highest I've seen him drafted in any like thing that I've been keeping
He wanted
an
his
eye
guy,
on.
you know?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of the trades. I don't know if I see the benefit, but I don't know. We'll see. I guess if you thought Coulter was going to take both Travion Henderson and Judkins, sure, but I don't think that was going to happen. But it's just me.
It is just you.
Yep, just you.
Still could have ended up with RJ Harvey and you still had Brees Hall, and I don't know. I feel like yeah, I guess the Jets offense is a mess, but the quarterback is Justin Fields, so like
Who runs
I feel like
himself?
Brees Hall is going to get plenty of opportunity.
Are you sure?
But
He's sharing the
I,
backfield with Braylon Allen.
Their coaches have literally said there are 3 running backs they like on the team.
I
And
don't
one of
believe
them's the
shit.
quarterback.
I
You
don't
don't
believe
believe shit?
I don't believe
We
shit
are
until I see it.
we are 2 coaches and a GM removed from the people that drafted Brees Hall.
Yeah, I guess it could be not his guy, right?
Right.
Or whatever. Yeah. So he could have got more for Brees Hall, maybe. I don't know.
Your mom probably could have got more for Brees Hall.
Yeah, maybe she listens to my podcast.
I don't know that she doesn't. I couldn't tell you one way or
She
the other.
can.
She hasn't told me.
Greg has only posted it to a private platform. So she literally can't. Does Bo know he's on the clock?
I don't know.
Bo, do you know you're on the clock?
Bo
No,
knows.
no, I don't know. I'm on the clock.
Is Bo watching?
I don't know. He's gonna take Egbuka, right?
You think that's who he's going to take?
I mean, I would go with the homer pick if I were him.
She doesn't need anything.
Yeah, you may as well
You
take
can
your favorite player in the draft.
let him sit on the taxi squad. You
Yeah,
still got, you still got your receivers. You're good.
yeah, that's who I would. That's who I would take if I were him personally. If I were a Bucks fan,
Be right back.
okay,
No.
bye.
Yeah, because like Anthony said, Bo doesn't really need anything. Like nothing like running backs, but
Yeah, everybody needs running backs, but
right.
I don't know that there's one that I like more than a Mecca right now.
Oh, right there. Yeah, because Jordan Brooks just got put on season-ending IR,
Oh,
right?
that poor guy.
So he literally just has 4 running backs.
I mean, that's pretty good.
One of them was like total, and one of them's Ray Davis.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying he has 4 starters.
No, he
No,
has
he's
4
got
total running backs.
he's got Swift and Tony Pollard, right, as his starters.
Joe Mixon would be the other one.
Joe Mixon. And he has Swift, right?
Yep. So it'd be on DeAndre Swift and Joe Mixon. Then you're probably starting somebody else in the flex spot because you're not going to run Tony Pollard, really.
Maybe. Depends on
Yeah,
what they give him.
I guess. Depends on
He's
what the
not a
matchup
bad
is.
flex play. So yeah, Bo has flexibility, and if you got flexibility, may as well, in my opinion, take your guy.
You can root for him.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Oh, is Anthony talking to somebody?
I'm muted. Sorry. Did not realize.
I didn't know if like you left and came back or if I just didn't realize you were just muting yourself when you said I'll be right back. I was
Did
looking at
both.
something. Oh, okay. You calling somebody trying to talk a trade over the phone?
No, I mean I'll do it. I'll give out my phone number right now.
Right now, you should not do that. We are live.
4 people.
There you go. Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Ooh, an ice cream cone. Interesting.
Oreo ice cream cone.
Oh.
Because they're an adult. They can do whatever they want.
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Brian, I guess I understand that. Um,
Ooh, sources.
what?
I said, ooh, sources.
No, chat and YouTube.
Oh, apparently mine's not been reloading.
Oh,
Yep, I didn't get all this.
Tillamook campfire ice cream sounds delicious. Is that how you guys say that? Is Tillamook? Because it's ice cream, so I assume it's white people. It's not Tiamook.
That's how I say it.
Definitely not Tiamook.
You say Tiamook?
No, I said definitely
No,
not Tiamook.
Oh, I was gonna say
This ain't a ja, okay?
no, ja ja ja. This is a Tillamook. Okay, give me that tortilla.
uh,
C.
See, Tillamook.
See, when you write it out like that, the last part feels offensive somehow.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does feel like you're calling me a mook, and you're not allowed to call me that.
I don't know what it means, but I just
Yeah.
feel like you're not allowed to say that word.
I don't appreciate it. Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's marshmallow peanut butter cup. That sounds
Oh,
delicious.
fuck yeah. All right, I'm gonna order that right now. Did somebody tag Bo so he knows? Because it doesn't show him online. Give the baby the iPad.
I tagged Bo in like in the league chat.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I said, "Give the baby the iPad for a sec. Your turn." You trying to work a trade right now, Anthony?
no, I'm good. I
Okay.
don't think I want to do any trades. I'm pretty happy where I'm at.
Home. You're
If
happy
I
being
if
home.
I yes, but I also hate that I if I hate where I'm at, or if I see who gets taken, maybe I just trade my picks. We'll see. But I feel like I'm gonna get who I want in the second round. I feel like I will
Who
get
do you
that.
want?
Who do you want?
Not gonna tell you, but
Well, who don't you want?
Just start
no, I'm not
naming
gonna
them
tell you that
Yeah,
either.
alphabetically.
just start
Start naming
naming
the.
them who you don't want.
All right, I'll start off with AJ Henning. Definitely don't want him. Aaron Smith, don't want that guy. I might want Abdul Carter. We'll see. I don't know. Most likely I don't. But
The chat's asking who do you want. You can't deny the chat what they want.
no,
That's how
they will not get that.
that's how streaming works.
Yeah, Coulter, if you tip us, then Anthony will tell you who he wants.
Don't do that.
Coulter
I don't
has
think he's
three.
able to.
Coulter has back-to-back-to-back picks in the second round. I'm not telling him anything. I'll tell you who he'll pick though, but I don't want to say that either.
Who's he gonna pick?
No, I don't want to say it. He's not going to land to me, but I'm still not going to say it.
Who are you gonna pick?
No, don't worry about it, dog. Don't worry,
Gun to your head. Who do you want to pick? That's what
Alex
you're
New
supposed to answer
Orleans.
right away.
I don't believe in guns.
Just a finger gun. Don't worry about it.
No, like I think they're made up. I think it's like birds. It's just a conspiracy
Oh.
to scare us.
They're actually
Wow.
bear arms in disguise.
Exactly. It took me a second.
Amendment, you mean?
On a roll, dog. Yeah, I agree. Are we making the second round tonight? It's already 8:11 Eastern. Is that bedtime for some people?
I think you could do some of the second round, considering the people who are in the second round are people who are active.
Nah, we're gonna pause.
All right.
We'll keep the pause.
Hey, Anthony, you want to
But
do a mock draft?
No.
Right now, let's do one live on air. Ready? I don't got any picks, so let's do it. Here's who I
I'm gonna
like.
pass on that.
I mean, I'm not worried about Alex right now. It's not his pick. I'm worried about Bo. Bo's not here right now.
Ryan's pointing out that he has a child, but
I don't care. You
I
think
don't
I
care.
care? This guy. You think this guy cares? Hey, fellas, you can stop your recording. We're not gonna do anything with this.
okay. We didn't consent to him having a child.
I'm pretty sure everybody would be on board with this, just skipping this pick, right? Just tell him that the timer ran out.
Oh, he picked. Oh no, that's a different league. What is that?
I was gonna say no, he didn't.
I was about to say somebody just picked him that early. Holy shit!
Who? What?
The
RJ
other
Harvey,
league,
I know, crazy.
Geraldo bitch ass. Something about him, dog. I just don't like him.
Well, he's here.
No, he's not.
I invited him. He's the fifth person that's been watching.
Well, guess what? I don't like you, dog.
Okay,
Oh my
Ryan.
god.
Damn, dog.
Anthony's like 10 toes down. I don't give a shit, dog.
All right, Ryan. Bye. No, you guys don't want to say bye to Ryan?
Oh, bye,
Bye.
Ryan.
Delayed
See you
bye.
later.
Ryan, they don't care.
Uh,
They don't
I
care
love
about
how
you like I do.
I love how in the other league, Ryan's like, "I hate you. You took my pick." He doesn't even have a pick left. He literally has no picks.
I hate you. You took my free agent pickup
In the second round,
in the third round.
Jesus Christ.
per sources. Source says.
I'm gonna let him know for sources.
Oh man.
Remember, Anthony said that. That's what Anthony said.
I said it. It's been said.
Why don't is it
Can't take it back.
was there a trade offer that came in that you're just like, nah?
I'm incredibly it's obviously subjective. I hate his trades. I hate his responses to my trades. I hate it. I just hate it.
Anthony
I
is
hate it.
just as salty as I was that Adrian traded the 104 or Brian Thomas Jr. for the 104 and Terry McLaurin after I offered the exact same trade.
When you see as soon as he joined that league, he just started giving shit away, and I felt like I was offering some solid deals. I just
He
looked at
was
his trades and
re
I'm like, this is stupid.
he was rebooting his team, dog.
Yeah, and he was going backwards. That's the problem.
That's what you do when you reboot.
And I'm gonna be honest, when I saw him going backwards, I'm like, let me take advantage of this, and he said no, and that's fine. But then he just kept going backwards. I felt, and I fucking hate his trades, is all, and that's fine. But
You're
it is
just
what it is.
salty, dog. That's all
I
it
am
is.
salty. I'm very salty about it.
It's
And
just
that's okay.
a hell of salt.
Yeah, it's
How you feel
what I'm
about my
living.
trade sculptor? Salty?
He fucking hates him. That's what
He
it is.
hates him. He feels salty like the ocean that he's never seen.
Wait, is that real? That is real, right?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh. No, he's been to Seattle. There's an ocean there.
I mean, they kind of do live under the ocean.
Feel like there's going to be a lot of free agent pickups in this other league, though, once this draft ends. Could be wrong.
I don't know. It's a
Like
10
some,
man, so
I have a lot of taxi squad spots open, I think.
I've
The
literally
unfortunate part of
pissed.
that,
You've pissed in the ocean. You're not allowed to do that. It's illegal.
That's how you make sure the jellyfish don't sting you.
Is that how it works?
No, you're supposed the thing is that you're supposed to pee on a jellyfish sting, but
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
it doesn't work.
No. It's just an excuse to pee on someone.
Like yourself. It totally makes it not as bad. I just definitely you can do anything you want in Mexico. That's probably
Oh,
true.
oh, it's Mexico Pacific. You got to be more Pacific than that. Coulter, I would never kink shame. Excuse you. The jellyfish can do whatever they want. All right. I think I might call it here, fellas, because I don't know if Bo is actually going to make a pick anytime soon. And I'm kind of hungry, so I want to go make dinner.
Yeah. I'd like to
I'm cool
eat.
with that. I am cool with that.
All right. We're going to sign off. Thanks for joining us. Coulter, thanks for holding us up for like 7 hours. Just kidding. I love you. I hope everything's okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
I